Whoa! You guys must be the Monstrums I keep hearing about.
Perhaps. Are you a prisoner?
Whew, I'm saved. The Knights were keeping me locked up, but I'm not exactly a prisoner.
Were you one of the people who were recently arrested by the Knights?
Yeah. Something like that. I somehow managed to escape. But there are people back there who are still being held by the Knights.
Which must mean Carla and the others might be there.
I'm not sure if the Monstrums are the ones I should be asking, but you're the only ones who can do it. Could you save those people? Don't worry about me. I like to think I'm tougher than I look. There are others who need your help. I've got to run. Someone's waiting for me on the outside.
Okay, be careful.
Whew, that was a close one. So that's the Crimson King, huh? I'm going to hell for this, aren't I?
Carla! Where are you?
Don't scurry too far ahead, pussycat.
Sorry. Hang in there, Felix. I'm coming.
It's my turn.
I got this. Let's go! A treasure chest!
I think there's something here. I'll handle
All right, let's go! Something's there.
Magical door. How original.
Shadow dive. It's got some kind of seal on it. Sorry, guys. I don't think I can smash this one.
Down we go. treasure chest!
It tastes great.
Understood. If Xavier's right, then the door...
Let us remain vigilant as we advance.
Finally,
We do not
a
know
break.
what lies ahead. It seems we have reached a dead end.
Adol! Look at that! What?
Is that... No. That's impossible.
Can someone tell me what in the hell is going on here?
I detect vital signs. It is not any sort of doll.
You have come at last. I give you 90 points for this feat.
Master Shadowlord.
Why is someone who looks like Adol in that tank?
Do you recall my promise to you? That I would explain once you have seen the truth with your own eyes. That time has come. As promised, the truth is yours.
Quit gloating and get to the point already.
Patience, Lieutenant Eyeblinger. There is an order to these matters. Firstly, how much do you know of alchemy, Adol Kristen?
Yeah.
That is right. You encountered this ancient art in Xandria.
Alchemy? You can't be serious.
You know what alchemy is, Jules?
It was a science prevalent among Glean scholars during the 100 Years' War. Supposedly, the aim of alchemy was to transmute common ores into pure gold.
Gold? Sounds like a historical scam to me.
Maybe, but the research had a great influence on science and medicine. Eventually, though, it was deemed to be pseudoscience and was buried in time.
You get 50 points for that attempt at an explanation.
What do you mean?
Alchemy's objective is not only the transmutation of metals and other materials. It is also research dedicated to the perfect replication of human flesh and soul.
Huh?
Human flesh. And souls as well?
During those times, there was one alchemist who perfected this art.
That's impossible.
Does that mean this place is for alchemy?
That is correct. The purpose of this facility is the fabrication of homunculi through alchemy.
Huh?
You're joking, right? However, it would explain how they were able to create another Adol.
So you're telling us that the Adol over there is a copy?
50 points. Again.
What was that?
The Adol, and that preservation vessel is the true Adol, the peerless adventurer. And the homunculus that was created in his image was you, Crimson King.
Wait.
That can't be true.
You're screwing with us.
Well, since the beginning, it was you who escaped the prison and became a monstrum.
Even if what you're saying is true, then so what? Sure, it's a shock to learn all of this about Adol and alchemy. But the Crimson King has been our friend from the beginning. And nothing you say will change that.
Krisha.
As I said earlier, there is an order to this. There is more to this story. You see, Adel is not the only one.
Huh?
Look.
They're... us?
How can it be?
I don't understand.
Your reaction is understandable. Monstrums, turn your gaze toward that painting.
Painting?
That looks like a painting of the emancipation of Balduq.
What about it? Yufa. Look closely at the people who are depicted. What?
They look like... us.
And the woman in the middle...
That's Saint Rosvita, isn't it? Wait,
Aprilis?
This painting is more accurate than any other depiction you will find today. The five next to the saint are the heroes who fought by her side in the 100 Years' War. And four of you are homunculi created from those heroes.
We are? But how? The 100 Years' War happened over 5 centuries ago.
How old do you think this prison is?
No. It can't be.
that explains why we were all orphans.
Then does that mean Aprilis was...
The Saint's homunculus.
That is correct. 100 points.
Aprilis.
Doll, you were the one who made this possible. You are special, much like Adel. But I will leave that for another time.
I made it possible?
It is the same as I have told you before. We intend to reclaim this land. There are many exceptional individuals in many vocations with desirable talents. Through alchemy, these people can be replicated and controlled. With these homunculi in our ranks, Glia will be unstoppable, militarily and politically. We will break free of the Empire's fetters and bring peace and prosperity to the people.
So that's the reason the Knights were rounding people up.
Seems like the case.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
Not at all. I have done everything in my power to achieve my goal already. But 8 years ago, during the war, all of it ended in failure.
It's just as Park said.
Even if I must sacrifice my humanity, I will not allow those mistakes to be repeated. I cannot do it alone. Power is necessary for Glia to truly be free. Monstrums, I ask for your assistance. It will raise the people's morale if they are led by the heroes who liberated Balduq once before.
Every Glian knows what it's like to have someone taken from them by the Romans. But still...
Even though the war was terrible, we have to move past that. Not all Romans are bad people.
I can't speak for everyone, but I think the people of Balduq are moving on.
I lost my parents in the war. But I'm slowly coming to terms with it.
Normally, I'd be raring to take on an entire army. But instead of fighting with you, I'm thinking it'll be a hell of a lot more fun fighting against you.
I hear you, Monstrums. Nevertheless, I was hopeful that you would share my perspective. To be certain, Adel, no. Crimson King, what is your response? I understand. Even as a homunculus, you are still the same adventurer. If none of you will join me, then you are a hindrance to my plan. I will obliterate you and ensure that the next homunculi will be obedient.
Is that possible?
I told you earlier, alchemy can recreate flesh, and it can recreate souls as well. Fortunately, I already possess the necessary constituents.
Those are the words of someone about to put up the fight of his life. Now we're talking. I guess I made the right choice after all.
Obliterate us? So everything we've been through together will be gone forever? I'm not gonna let you do that!
That's the spirit, Krisha! First you tell us we're homunculi, and now you want to destroy us? We built our lives here, and we still have our futures ahead of us. For that, I won't give up. I won't go down without a fight.
I would have accepted being reborn if you offered to give me a healthy body. But you're just asking us to die. Sorry, but life's already too short, so I'm going to have to decline.
I fail to see the justice in your cause. I still have much to learn about the world and myself. That is why I will oppose you.
Very well, Monstrums Nox. You leave me with no choice. I, Shadowlord, Master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, accept your challenge.
You transformed!
You can do that with alchemy?
Cast aside your fears and give it everything you've got!
Okay!
Understood.
Let's do this!
I did not wish to show you my true power. Leave me with no choice. Now, Monstrums of Voltude, let us fight!
I've been waiting to hear that. Only one of us is getting out of here alive, Shadowlord.
Understand how you feel, but what you're doing is wrong. We're not going to let you endanger the people of Baldur.
Leave it to me. Of the Hieroglyph Knights has his limits.
I shall not yield. The true extent of one's limits, revealed in the face of death.
A sensible observation. Dream is also part of our fullest capacity. No time to escape. Here it goes. Let us proceed. I will not let go.
Impressive. That power will be of great use to the Reborn Glean.
Still don't get it. We're finished, Shadowlord.
We're not gonna lose! This ends now!
Clear. And my fallen comrade.
my strength back!
He's tough.
For a second there, I thought we were goners.
Now I see how much you have all grown. Adol the Red, and the heroes of the 100 Years' War. You're as strong as I hoped. But I will not surrender. Not in 1,000 years will I give up.
He's not done?
He is even more stubborn than Kratos.
Glia must be freed. In the name of my fallen comrades, my friends. For the people whose lives were taken, all because of that war.
What's happening to Shadowlord?
Impossible! Am I a homunculus? It cannot be.
What?
What are you talking about?
It was him. He did this to me.
Who does he mean?
I see. I died. Along with every single one of my comrades.
Hold on! We still have questions!
I'm coming. My friends.
He's gone.
Shadowlord.
How insipid. I thought I'd watch the performance, but it ended oh so predictably.
Huh? Vesta?
No matter. My research is at the threshold of completion. It is fortuitous that Shadowlord performed his role sufficiently enough.
Hey, what's your deal showing up and spouting nonsense?
Insolence. Do you have any idea to whom you're speaking? But of course, I suppose a formal introduction is long overdue. My name is Zola. I am the one who created you all, the first alchemist.
He's an alchemist?
All of you and this facility are the fruits born from my research, centuries in the making. Of course, the same goes for my adjutants, Shadowlar and Smirnov.
It was you? This whole time?
That's correct. Although this form is but one of many others. I have always been one to exercise prudence.
They're all people we've met before.
Over the past 500 years, I never once revealed my true form to anyone. But I am in good spirits today, and I have a very good reason. Thanks to you, Crimson King and Adol, my magnum opus is nearly complete.
He's a little boy.
What's this magnum opus?
Anemona. The final piece of my research requires someone very special. You.
No. Anemona?
Papa. It is you. What?
But I thought he'd be older.
This guy's just a freak.
So your memories have returned. It has been too long, Anemona. And of course, I've been watching all of you very closely too.
No way! He's the one who brought Anemona to life?
The big alchemist, doing whatever he wants no matter the consequences.
It's all for the sake of my research. 500 years in the making. And soon, there will be no need for any of you to fight the Grimwald Nox.
Are you saying...
The curse is going to be broken?
The curse? Ah, I understand. That's how Rosvita described it to you. Or rather, Aprilis, as you all know her. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude to you, Crimson King. Well, if it were not for you, I wouldn't have completed my research.
What do you mean by that?
There's still much to be done. But you will all see me again. That is, when it's time. Regrettably, I must retire for today.
Please wait, Papa!
Goodbye, Crimson King. Till next time.
He disappeared.
Anyone gonna explain to me what that asshole was talking about? Hell of a person to go and die for, Shadowlord.
Credo.
I can't believe we're just copies of war heroes, made by alchemy.
I don't know what to think. There's so much to take in.
Do you think it's true that we won't have to fight the Grimwald Nox anymore? Either way, it's still too early to celebrate.
Do you know anything about this magnum opus, Anemona?
I am sorry. I cannot recall, but it seems familiar somehow. Yes, I apologize. My thoughts are in a state of disarray at the moment. Is this what they call confusion?
There's not much we can do here. But what should we do about those?
I guess we'll just have to leave them here.
We wouldn't know what to do with them anyways.
Wait, maybe Dad knows what to do.
Oh yeah. Weren't he and Shadowlord partners? Where'd he run off to, anyway?
He's not anywhere in the vicinity.
Yeah.
There's nothing else we can do right now. Let's return to the Dandelion Atoll.
I feel like we got more questions than answers.
Yeah, but I'm happy we rescued Felix at least.
I still find it difficult to fathom that we're homunculi of the ancient heroes.
You still got your strings tangled. Thought you'd be glad you got your memories back.
It was still a shock, though.
And perhaps if I had remembered sooner, I would have been of no use.
Adol?
This is just like before.
But why now?
Hang on, Adol! It seems worse this time.
Look! Isn't that the same light?
There's no mistaking it. It is the light that appeared when Shadowlord faded away.
This can't be happening.
But why? Adol! You can't go!
not fair.
This way, Crimson King! Quickly!
Aprilis?
How are you here?
It doesn't look like a trick.
Dad? What are you doing here?
You must hurry. There's not much time. Take the Crimson King over to the next room. There's also something I need all of you to do for me.
What is this place?
There's so many Aprilises!
I can't believe it.
This is the place where Zola first succeeded at making a homunculus.
That's right. You're one too.
The reason Zola turned to alchemy was so he could revive me. So he could revive Saint Rosvita.
What?
I'm sure you all have many questions, but our first priority is saving the Crimson King's life.
We can save him?
What's the deal with him anyway?
Normally, homunculi are born as children. That's why all of you had proper childhoods.
That's true.
I wouldn't necessarily call them proper.
But he was an experiment to create an identical adult replica of the original. Because of that, his body is unstable.
If we do nothing, then the Crimson King will disappear forever. Just as Shadowlar did.
Isn't there anything we can do?
There's not enough time to create an entirely new body. However, there is another way.
It's our first time meeting, but it doesn't feel that way. It's like you and I have been connected all along. You felt it too, haven't you? I envy you for all of your adventures. What a life. The danger. When was the last time you slept in peace? Why keep doing it? Why do you still want to be an adventurer? If you don't light a fire, it'll never go out. If you don't make decisions, you'll never be hurt. But you'll never be deterred. You'll keep going until your last breath escapes you. In you, there lies a hope that guides you, and everyone around you toward their dreams. I thought so. I have a favor to ask. I wish I could go with you, but I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Still, I can't let it end here. Adventures are still waiting for us. So I ask you this. Take my power and my soul. Take them with you on your journeys. Adol Kristen.
You're awake. We're in Zola's alchemy lab inside the prison. It's not comfortable, but there was nowhere else we could perform the procedure. How are you feeling? You might need some time to adjust. Incidentally, I believe this is the first time we've spoken, Adol Kristen.
Yeah.
Then you must be aware of what happened to you.
Adol the Red certainly is perceptive.
Dr. Noah.
The adventurer Adol Kristen and his homunculus the Crimson King. Within you resides both of their souls. To be precise, you were originally one person, and now you've become one again.
Do you feel the Crimson King's consciousness and the power you inherited? So that's what happened.
A conversation between souls during fusion. That is fascinating indeed.
Dr. Noah is Zola's assistant, but he has since joined our cause. He was the one who fused both of your souls into a single body. Forgive me, but this was the only way to save the Crimson King's life.
No.
I thought you would be angry with me. You're a very strange young man. He looks to be adjusting well enough. Shall we begin preparations?
Yes, Dr. Noah is right. I was planning on telling you after everyone had arrived. And it seems that time has come.
Adol! You're all right!
It's good to see the procedure was a success.
I suppose introductions are in order. That's right. That makes this the first time we've met, right, Adol?
I didn't think you could do something like that.
At least I've got something to show for leaving home.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Long story short, you're the same Adol we've always been friends with.
Thank goodness.
Yes. My worries have been assuaged.
You didn't call us just for this welcome back party, did you?
Before I get to it, there is something I need to tell you all first. It concerns Zola, the one who created all of us homunculi.
About time you told us who he is, and how you two know each other.
That man... No, the alchemist, Zola, is...
He was a young noble who served Rosvita during the 100 Years' War.
Anemona.
You've regained more memories?
Yes. Some returned when I saw this room.
If Zola served under Rosvita, then they must have known each other a long time.
That reminds me. There was a guy standing next to the saint in that painting. Is that the guy you're talking about? He's just a kid now.
Yes. The 100 Years' War was also a proxy war between the gods. Glia had the blessing of Grimnir. Ratai was blessed by Luki. But the roaring flames of human war eventually ignited the realm of the gods. Divided between the two sides, a war of their own erupted. Ultimately, Grimnir and Luki both fell at the other's hand.
Is this the Twilight of the Gods from the Norse religion?
Yes. Because of that war, the gods that once blessed Glia perished.
That's terrible. Then what is the Grimwald Nox?
You said the gods used the Grimwald Nox to contain and purge the monsters.
Even without the gods, the Grimwald Nox still creates monsters from human emotions. So now, it falls on humans to eradicate the monsters born from them. But after the 100 Years' War, many Glians were overcome with grief. The monsters manifested from them could no longer be contained by humans alone.
What happened then?
That is when Zola intervened. After I was executed, he resigned from the military and returned home. He secluded himself and became engrossed in his research to the point of obsession.
So that was when he began learning alchemy.
But why did he do that?
Thought you were smarter than that, kid.
Papa wanted to revive Rosvita. He respected her as both his commander and the woman he loved. He sold his land and used his inheritance to devote his life to his research. He would often isolate himself in his lab for days at a time without food or rest. The outcome of his blood and tears was...
It was me. I was born from his work.
That's such a sad reason.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Zola then reappeared from isolation as an alchemist. He proposed a plan to the Glian royal family, who was overwhelmed by the Grimwald Nox.
So that's why.
Only beings of exceptional strength and skill are capable of suppressing the Grimwald Nox. They are doing the gods' work, quite literally after all. Zola's proposal involved the creation of a homunculus army. The Glian royalty, out of time and other options, accepted his proposal.
So that's how he built all of this.
As you know, homunculi are created by replicating existing humans. When the royal family sought candidates in secret, a handful of people volunteered. Yes. The volunteers were my comrades who fought alongside me in the 100 Years' War. You are the homunculi of the heroes preserved here in this lab. The homunculi who have been slaying the Lemiris in secret, maintaining peace in Glia.
And centuries of this conflict brought us to today.
Yes. If the homunculi warriors were injured or killed, new ones were created. Zola even transferred his own soul into homunculi in order to continue his research. Then he gave his warriors gifts that bound them to this land.
That explains what the curse is.
I had no idea.
Why were we adopted or given to orphanages then? Was that the case for all of our predecessors?
No. Zola and I raised the homunculi ourselves. But 15 years ago, Zola disappeared. Your predecessors had perished, and you were all much too young to fight. That is why I made the decision to suppress the Grimwald Nox alone. I had no other choice but to entrust you to the people of Balduq.
So you've been fighting alone then?
So then, what has Zola been doing?
Shortly before he left, he said he had discovered a breakthrough in his research. I've no doubt it's the magnum opus he was speaking of, and he's still working on it.
There's one more thing that doesn't add up. Where did you come from? Saint Rosvita was tricked by Bratai's army and burned at the stake. So explain to me how the hell you were created.
Kratos' right. Our bodies were preserved.
Papa can fabricate more than just objects and flesh. He can fabricate human souls as well.
I do remember him saying that.
My soul was the first prototype that he successfully fabricated. Using the doll belonging to Rosvita as a relic, Papa placed my soul into it.
Huh?
He did it because fabricating a soul was only the first step.
He needed to put the soul into something I held dear to learn more about my past. From the memories he learned from Anemona and a lock of my hair, I was created.
What?
Now you're telling us he can create people from nothing but memories and hair?
That's a lot of power for one man.
Right?
Now we know why Aprilis and the rest of us were created. But what about Adol?
It must have something to do with Zola's magnum opus.
I don't have the answer to that question. But Zola has a deep desire for Adol's copious experience as an adventurer.
Could it be possible that the strange monsters and primordials we have witnessed in the prison were designed based on Adol's past adventures?
That's quite the admirer you've got, Adol.
I suspected that was the case. And if Adol says so, then it must be.
I'm worried.
Worried about what?
Isn't there anything we can do to stop Zola?
There are many things I need to ask him, but nobody knows where he is. There's also the matter of a certain event that's about to happen.
And what's that?
Balduke will soon be hosting its Victory Day festival for the 100 Years' War.
You mean...
Yeah. It's too bad we won't be able to enjoy it worry-free.
It is an annual festival celebrating the reclamation of Balduke.
About that time of year again, huh?
Yeah, I suppose we were too busy to remember. But what does the festival have to do with anything?
The scars left by the 100 Years' War still run deep through this land. Once every year, the Grimwald Nox becomes the more dangerous ultimate Grimwald Nox.
Even more dangerous?
Now that is a celebration I can get behind.
Victory Day is in 3 days.
We do not have much time.
Zola is a threat, but the ultimate Grimwald Nox is a more immediate concern. Before that time comes, you should all take this chance to return to the city and rest.
I think I'll do that. I'm exhausted, mentally and physically.
Yeah, we've all been through a lot.
I could use a night to let this all sink in.
I will investigate the Grimwald Nox and Zola's whereabouts. You'll hear from me if I discover anything. Until then, rest well.
Good morning. Oh no! Did I fall asleep? I shouldn't have been sleeping here. But what a relief. I had a dream that you left somewhere without us. But then I woke up and here you are. I know, but you're gonna leave when the curse is gone, aren't you? I've been doing my best to help everyone break the curse. But when Zola told us we didn't have to fight anymore, I was sad. It was this curse that brought us together. What if it was actually a blessing? I was afraid that if this blessing went away, you wouldn't stay with me anymore. I know I'm probably overthinking it. If only it would never end.
Huh?
Did I say that out loud? Well, oh, I know! You've got to slap me, Adol! You're just saying that to make me feel better. First I fall asleep, then I start spouting nonsense. I've got to pull myself together. Togi said that nothing makes for a better pick-me-up than a good slap on the cheeks. So please, Adol. That's not what I meant, silly. You're too nice, Adol. But that's what I like about you. I've been feeling out of sorts lately. You fell unconscious. My sister was taken. And on top of that, I'm still having trouble believing that I'm a homunculus. But I'll keep my chin up. You helped me realize how brave and strong I could really be. And because of that, I finally gained Father's approval. I have to repay the favor. I'll do my best to help you too.
I'm ready and raring to go. What do you think? Let me know if you can come back anytime.
It's you. You need it, I got it. You got a good eye. You got a good eye. You buying or not? You saw nothing.
What's wrong?
Looking to cut it, do you? I see, you saw nothing.
Adel, come back anytime.
Yeah. Bye-bye. See you later.
Oh, Adel.
What?
Hey! All right. It ain't much.
Yes. What would you like me to do? Here you are.
Can't wait to try it out.
As you wish. For me? Are you sure? As you wish.
What? You giving this to me?
Anything else you'd like me to fetch? Any errands you'd like me to run? As you wish, as you wish, here you are. As you wish, as you wish, as you wish, here you are. Here you are. As you wish, here you are. As you wish, as you wish, as you wish, here you are. Here you are. Here you are. As you wish. Are you sure? What would you like me to do? As you wish.
Thank you very much.
Here you are.
Ooh, this is pretty spiffy.
Anything else you'd like me to... Stay safe out there. Adol, stay safe out there.
You just take your time. Buy some. Don't be a stranger.
Any errands you'd like me to run? As you wish. Anything else? Stay safe out there.
Hey, Adol! What'll it be? Bon appetit. Anything. Don't be a stranger.
Take care up there.
Adam. Come again. Come back. Come back. Take it. Come back. Come again. Come again. Come again. Sis, mon ami.
Sure thing. What do you want to make? Let's do it! What do you think? Leave it to... That's alright. Leave it to... What do you think? That should do it. Which do you want? You gonna take this one on?
Let us begin. As predicted. A most impressive feat.
Let my gift clear a path.
Attack order.
Darkness!
The stage is let us pursue most impressive feat.
My turn, huh?
On my way! Nothing to worry about now!
Stay away from me.
You found us a mistake. You found us a
No need for courtesy in battle.
stupendous out there.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
Come on in. Come again soon.
All right.
Those Roman soldiers are hard at work.
Leave it to me.
Now then, Monstrums, what do you say we finish up my request?
What?
But you already killed all of the homunculi.
There's just one more to go. This one.
You cannot mean... Wait, so you're also a homunculus?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? What was his name? Shadowlord? I don't know when he created me. It was probably when the real me came to this prison for an inspection. But it doesn't matter now. Will you oblige me at all? I wouldn't want it to be anyone else. That's why I brought someone to convince you.
I wish to ask this of you as well, Adol.
Parks? What are you doing here?
I recall Parks mentioning that he was friends with Marius.
Marcus Claudius Germanicus. That is the name of one of the most celebrated, revered people in the Roman Empire. Marius is, with all due respect, a homunculus of that man.
What?
It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
What are you talking about?
Marius is a homunculus of the current Emperor of Rom.
What? He is?
But if you're his friend, then who are you, Parks?
I regret I had to keep it a secret from you all. But my real name is Lindheim. I was formerly only a cardinal of the church, but now I am also Governor General of Glea.
But weren't you supposed to be missing?
Cardinal Lindheim.
I knew you weren't just some old man, but I can't say I saw this coming.
When I went to inspect the prison, I saw an inmate who looked just like His Majesty. I thought my eyes were deceiving me, so I investigated as an undercover prisoner. But I had no idea he was a homunculus.
It was my fault you went through all of that, Lindheim.
Nonsense. It was my choice. I couldn't turn a blind eye to His Majesty, even if you're not precisely the same person. I figured Adol needed to hear this to understand your reasoning.
I believe Shadowlord has some kind of control over me. After we escaped, I knocked Adol out and returned to the prison with him. In the same vein, I think it prevents me from ending my own life. I may not be a real Imperial Knight, but it'd be nice to go out like one. That's why it needs to be you, Adol. You're the only one who can do this.
Yeah.
I owe you one, my friend. All right, Adol. Don't hold back.
Marius's body is glowing!
Yeah. It's been fun. Adol, can I say one more thing before I go? In your adventures, you save people's lives. You lead them. Give them courage. You discover the unknown. And little by little, your actions change the world. I'm sure, Adol, that you'll come to understand the meaning of this someday.
Well,
doubt that you will. When you find the answer, tell it to the reunion, will you? I'm sure that wisdom will help the world. Find the one who's behind this. You have to stop him. Thanks for being my friend, Adol. We had a good run.
Adol.
Thank you, Adol. That may be, but I feel as though I owe it to you regardless. Both as your friend and his.
He was one hell of a guy, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
The one who's behind this? He must have known about Zola.
So he was the Emperor's...
I had no idea that you were the Governor General, Parks. I hope we didn't do anything to offend you.
Of course you didn't. And I'm the one who owes you an apology. Forgive me for keeping this a secret from all of you.
You don't have to.
I hope you will find the sincerity in my words, despite my prevarication. I'm very glad to have met you all, though I wish it were in different circumstances. With that, I should also be on my way.
No.
Yeah! The Dandelion never would have been possible without you. You're the one who started it, Governor General or not.
And I believe it would be in your best interest as Governor General to see this through.
It is handy having you around.
And maybe you could keep those nosy soldiers in check. Well, not that someone like Belger would pose much of a threat.
You are all very convincing. Very well. I shall remain at the Dandelion. Though I may return to my office occasionally to tend to my many long overdue affairs.
Yes.
Yes, likewise. But are you sure about this? My allegiance lies with Rom.
Of course we are! To us, you're still Parks, not the Governor General.
I understand. I shall be sure to remember that.
I got this. Yep.
Something's there.
Let's go!
Something's there.
A treasure chest!
Something's there.
Yes.
Wow.
Well...
Now, Adol, is this your card? No? Then how about this one? Very well. Now, if you will just add the two numbers together. You really are a curious fellow, aren't you? But unfortunately, a magician never reveals his secrets. To tell you the truth, I wanted to discuss one other thing. I wished to express my gratitude to you for allowing me to remain as Parks and for treating me as such. I found a great many things that I would never have found as the Cardinal. And most of all, I thank you for saving a friend of mine. If you'd allow me the sentiment, I consider you a friend as well.
Yes.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Balduc's future is still uncertain. I will secure the full capacity of the Roman army to ensure the safety of these citizens. As my friend, you have my full support, so you can focus on what you need to do.
What did you want to tell us?
If it's something stupid, I'm gonna have myself some fried salamander tonight.
No, 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 no. Why don't we all calm down? The matter I wish to discuss is the oath I made to all of you.
Oath? I don't recall you making a promise to us.
He must be talking about the past. A promise he made to us during the 100 Years' War, perhaps.
Anemona, mon ami. That is exactly right. You see, I am a spirit sent here by the King of Gods, Grenier himself. I was once like you. I fought against the Monstrum Nox alongside spirits and demigods. Regrettably, after the Hieroglyph Church took over, people no longer believe in spirits. It is so sad. But I am the only one left, because the fishermen like me very much.
It's too bad the decline of the Norse religion caused the spirits to disappear.
And then you humans make the homunculi to replace us. And I thought to myself, who do these humans think they are to take the jobs of the spirits? Mais, generation after generation, I watched as you died over and over. And I was so sad to see the sun lose herself over time. I got sick of it, so I revealed myself and made an oath to all of you. I vowed to watch over you with what power I had left, as long as you kept fighting.
You mean you've been keeping that promise for 500 years?
Keeping a promise for so long is truly a sign of dedication.
I still can't believe I'm talking to a giant newt. But you're not a bad guy after all.
Thank you, Sir Marion. On behalf of all the homunculi that came before us, too.
Oh, the honor is all mine. I Alas, I only wish I could do more. I used to be very worried about you all, but now I am not so worried. I do not mean you as homunculi. I mean you as people living real lives. We all have the Crimson King to thank for that. I have something for you that I kept safe for the original heroes. Tiens, it is yours now.
Is that from the 100 Years' War?
Oh, mais oui! I am sure you'll put it to good use. All I ask in return is that you show me your beautiful faces tomorrow as well. Mais oui! As you wish. But à bientôt.